Hey, it's Chris, LPT Realty, and wanted to take you around on a home tour today of these new home communities that are going to be located north of Tampa. These are being offered by Lennar. You can see there that still a lot of inventory out there. So right now the incentives are heavily into the homes that are going to be finished in the next 30 days to 90 days. So if you're looking for a new home or looking to move into the Tampa area in general, this is a great opportunity because Lennar is offering price reductions, money back at closing, or they're buying down your rates, or they're offering upgrades to the homes that are being built if you're in early enough. So, really a great option for finding inventory now because inventory has been such an issue for buyers in the last, say, 6 months. And they're also buying down rates. So, if you're concerned about the interest rates, getting into a new home might be just the right ticket for you. So, we'll take a look at everything from the perspective going north of Tampa and sort of swinging over from the Trinity, Newport Richey area, north into Brooksville, and then all around into like the San Antonio, Dade City, Zephyr Hills, Wesley Chapel area. So let me know what you think. All right. We are looking in the Land O'Lakes area and the new town of Abilene. So this is basically being built out around the new Moffitt Cancer Research Center and in Pasco County, right around the Land O'Lakes. So this is going to be a huge community. The research center itself is 700-800 acres. They're building this town community around it, built out with retail shops, restaurants, hotels, kind of everything you need to support the research center that Moffitt's building. But inside of this community, it's also going to have a 15-acre lagoon, walking trails, fitness centers, sports courts, kind of everything you want to see in a new home community. So let's go ahead and zip into it. So here you go. Kind of you're going through the townhouse section here. They're building townhomes, single family homes. Kind of whatever budget you're looking for is going to have something to fit into to what you need. You can see all the trails, kind of the greenery around it, water features, wide streets, plenty of parking along there. Good opportunity there in the Land O'Lakes area. Again, this is a brand new city that's being built out. There's some renderings of the townhouses. Here's sort of the community map. If I zoom back in, so price range, you're getting in under 300 in some of these places, and then on up through. You can see the prices here, going on up through the sort of the mid to upper 300s. Depending on what you put into the house and the upgrades that you pick. So here's a picture. So there's obviously the pool, the lagoon. You got walking trails, biking trails, golf cart trails. The community is going to have its own working farm. So that's going to be open to the public. As you enter into the entrance, it'll be on your right-hand side. Open to the public, but at the same time, right there in the community. So not only are you getting all the amenities with the fitness clubs, the clubhouse, the trails, shops, restaurants, overnight stays for family if you don't want them in the house. But you're also going to have a working farm within the community and the farmer's market for your fresh vegetables and everything else. So again, you can get in here under 300,000 and on up to, I guess kind of whatever you want to spend. But Angeline in Land O'Lakes, this is again a Lennar community, but that's just one of the builders that's in there. So great opportunity. We are looking in the Land O'Lakes area and the new town of Abilene. So this is basically being built out around the new Moffitt Cancer Research Center and in Pasco County, right around the Land O'Lakes. So this is going to be a huge community. The research center itself is 700-800 acres. They're building this town community around it, built out with retail shops, restaurants, hotels, kind of everything you need to support the research center that Moffitt's building. But inside of this community, it's also going to have a 15-acre lagoon, walking trails, fitness centers, sports courts, kind of everything you want to see in a new home community. So let's go ahead and zip into it. So here you go. Kind of you're going through the townhouse section here. They're building townhomes, single family homes. Kind of whatever budget you're looking for is going to have something to fit into to what you need. You can see all the trails, kind of the greenery around it, water features, wide streets, plenty of parking along there. Good opportunity there in the Land O'Lakes area. Again, this is a brand new city that's being built out. There's some renderings of the townhouses. Here's sort of the community map. If I zoom back in, so price range, you're getting in under 300 in some of these places, and then on up through. You can see the prices here, going on up through the sort of the mid to upper 300s. Depending on what you put into the house and the upgrades that you pick. So here's a picture. So there's obviously the pool, the lagoon. You got walking trails, biking trails, golf cart trails. The community is going to have its own working farm. So that's going to be open to the public. As you enter into the entrance, it'll be on your right-hand side. Open to the public, but at the same time, right there in the community. So not only are you getting all the amenities with the fitness clubs, the clubhouse, the trails, shops, restaurants, overnight stays for family if you don't want them in the house. But you're also going to have a working farm within the community and the farmer's market for your fresh vegetables and everything else. So again, you can get in here under 300,000 and on up to, I guess kind of whatever you want to spend. But Angeline in Land O'Lakes, this is again a Lennar community, but that's just one of the builders that's in there. So great opportunity. We are looking at the map here north of Tampa, and the neighborhood we want to look at is Connerton. It's been around for a couple years, so it's a little bit more built out than some of these new home communities you may be thinking of with no trees and nothing around. Connerton's been there for a little while. These are going to be Lennar homes, so let's take a look, kind of see what they have to offer. Get on the right screen here, and there we go. So Connerton, you can kind of see the mature landscaping that's around. Master plan community. It's got a huge clubhouse, swimming pool available for you, walking trails, fitness center, sort of everything you want to see in a new home community. Right here in Connerton, water views. This is going to be sort of in the, kind of the center of Land O'Lakes, just north of there. So you're convenient to everything. If you want to go to the beach, you want to go to Tampa for any of the sporting events, or you got a flight out, you're still within an hour of everything. So great opportunity to be in the Tampa Bay area and a little bit north where the prices aren't quite as high and you're getting a new home. So prices, that's the total build out. You see the areas north of there are a little bit already built out. So we start there at the 560s, 660s. But they are down in the low 300s as well. So really whatever budget you have, low 300s all the way up through, kind of the big mansion, if you will. But again, this is Connerton. Lot of features, amenities, fitness centers, playgrounds, swimming pools, hiking trails, walking trails, the clubhouse, everything you want in the new community. So great option. Again, any budget kind of fits into it, and you're within an hour, everything. So let me know if you're interested. It's gonna be fun. The Lennar communities north of Tampa. All these communities are going to have multiple builders in there. So if Lennar is not quite your style, then there's other things available. But kind of gives you a good idea of what's going on. We're looking at Southern Hills. So Southern Hills is at the top of the map here. just south of Brooksville and northeast of Spring Hill. So that kind of gives you an idea of the location. It's still within an hour of Tampa. You know, if you take the vet and come straight down without any traffic, of course. Let me preface that. But still within an hour of Tampa. So if you want to get into town for sporting events, or you want to go on a flight out of the Tampa airport, or you want to get to the beaches, you're still within an hour of kind of everything. Clearwater Beach, everything is within an hour's drive. But Southern Hills, let's take a look at the community here. So it's a golf cart community, or golf course community rather. Gated. There's the clubhouse. You can see a lot of the trails along there for the golf carts, the golf course itself. Um, Sort of out in the country without being too far away from all the amenities. Um, Within the community, probably 15, 20 minutes, you're gonna be able to do Spring Hill or Brooksville, which has all the restaurants, shops, groceries, whatever you're looking for is going to be within that short commute. But inside the neighborhood itself, it's going to give you more of a like golf course community feel with a little bit bigger lots than you're typically going to see closer to Tampa. And the prices are not going to be quite as high as, in comparison. Um, Here is, that's the view from the clubhouse over the green. So beautiful area there. Here's the community itself. These are some of the homes that are available now. Price wise, we're looking at 400s up through 800K. Um, those are going to vary just based on what amenities, what size home, and what upgrades and whatever you put into them. But this community is awesome. I mean, if you look at all the features that you get with it, so you get the golf course, you get the pool, the clubhouse, the fitness center, dog parks, walking trails, um, gated community, parks, just kind of anything that you want is going to be within this community. You can really do everything you need right in there and kind of be on like a staycation. So this is Southern Hills, again by Lennar, but there's other builders in there as well. So if you're interested, just let me know. We can take a look at those as well. Home communities by Lennar that are north of Tampa. So as we come around the map, we're going to look at Murata, and then shortly here the Murata adult communities. Murata is classified as Dade City, San Antonio, but it's really an extension of Epperson. So if you're familiar with Epperson at all, that's pretty much built out. That was the original kind of lagoon community. As they're building north, now they're going into Murata, and you don't really notice a separation in the neighborhoods. They kind of blend together. But Murata is going to have a 15-acre lagoon in it, already up and running. All the amenities are there. Let's take a look, and there's a picture of the lagoon. So this is Murata. I think Epperson is a 12-acre lagoon. This one's 15. All kinds of events down there by the lagoon and the clubhouse for the residents there. They're going to have movie nights. They're going to have barbecues. They're going to have fireworks. They're going to have all kinds of events as a homeowner that you get to participate in as part of your HOA. The community itself has a lot of parks, biking trails, golf cart trails. The lagoon itself, so you can go swimming, go paddleboarding, really whatever you want to do as physical activity is going to be offered there in that community. So this is Murata. There's a sample of some home renderings. This is the map of the community itself. So you got two different sections here. Again, this is just what Lennar is doing. So there's going to be a lot more options with different builders. Murata kind of extends all the way down south here to the Kings Lake area. I think the neighborhoods switch over somewhere around that overpass road, just as a reference point between Murata and Epperson. But again, you don't really notice a difference in what community you're in as you're driving through there. This is some of the amenities. So there's that lagoon. You got the sand beach, little island out there full of sand. lawn, beach chairs, pavilions. You can get drinks or food or whatever on site. Dog parks, fitness trails, playgrounds, really just whatever you're looking for. And then you're close to everything. So distance wise, you're a little bit further north, but you're right there next to 75. So Tampa's like an hour away. So if you need to get into Tampa for the sporting events, dinner, business, um, or you're flying out of the Tampa airport, again, you're like an hour away from everything. The beach is going to be a little bit further, so probably an hour, 20 minutes or so, depending on which one you're going to. But really, you're still conveniently located um, right there in the Tampa Bay area. So this is Murata. Uh, they also have the active adult communities. So this is going to be the 55 plus. Um, they have their own clubhouse and pool, and then you can see all the amenities here with the pickleball courts, shuffle courts, tennis courts, basketball, whatever sport you want to play, they're going to offer it here. Um, but it's a good option if you want to get into that sort of retirement mode and still have access to your own clubhouse and pool. So you're not having to go to if you don't want to be around little kids, then maybe you don't want to go to the lagoon. But you have your own thing right here in the community. Um, Price wise, this is going to be in the 300s on up. So there you see 305 and then kind of all the way up through the price range, um, into the 600s, depending on if you're doing a single family home or if you're doing a townhome, villa, what have you. They have on site within this community. Again, this is in Murata, but it's its own little subsection and just 55 plus. So you got the swim up pool, the clubhouse with a bar, fitness center, pickleball courts, shuffle courts, tennis courts, what have you. Really everything kind of one stop, and you're close to everything again with your 1 hour drive, into Tampa, wherever you need to go. So this is Murata still 55 plus community. New home communities offered by Lennar as the builders is what we're looking at today. We're going to zip into Abbott Square, which is in the Zephyr Hills area. So location wise, you're about an hour from Tampa, 45 minutes, depending on traffic, and also the airport. So if you're looking for getting into town on sporting events or dinner or business, you're still conveniently located. And then if you're traveling, you can get out of the Tampa airport. They keep opening up more and more flights every day. I just did a newsletter that there's a new Breeze Airlines is in there and they're offering $30 flights. So you want to get out of town for a weekend, good opportunity. You're an hour away from Tampa with this Abbott Square community. Let's go ahead and dive in and see kind of what the community looks like. Here is the pool. If you're wanting to get up early, you can probably go out there and swim laps, prior to the kids getting out of bed and heading down there on the weekends. During the week, I don't think it's as crowded, but who knows? Summertime, whatnot. But that's the pool and the clubhouse. It has a fitness center inside of it. You also got a lot of sidewalks and trails in this community. So if you want to get out and ride your bike or walk the dog, lots of room to get out there and kind of explore and get your fitness and activities in without leaving the neighborhood. This is the rendering of some of the homes that are that are being built in the community. Abbott Square. Let's go back up here and look at the pricing on this. So this is the community itself. You can see a lot of it's already been kind of sold out and the lots are gone, but there's still a good amount of options available within this community, and really affordable. So you're talking about the mid 200s on up through, probably the 4s and 5s, depending on the home and what you're putting into it. But yeah, for 250 to $450,000, you're getting a brand new home, new community, all the amenities, and you're only an hour away from Tampa. For the community itself, getting into Zephyr Hills or Wesley Chapel, you're 10 to 15, 20 minutes. Wesley Chapel, of course, has all the shops, restaurants, kind of anything that you need to get into is going to be in Wesley Chapel. And you're close to the interstate, so you jump on, head south a little bit, and you're right there in the thick of things. So this community, again, you've got the clubhouse with a pool and fitness center, playgrounds and parks, and like I said, everything just kind of right there. Whatever you need to do is it's a good offering here at Abbott Square, and the price is definitely right for the Tampa Bay community. We're falling in on Two Rivers, which is kind of in that northern Wesley Chapel area to southern Zephyr Hills, as a reference point. Location wise, you're still close to everything. So from there, you're looking at about an hour to get to the beaches, and then 40 minutes or so to get into Tampa. If you're coming in for business or sporting events or dinner, what have you, to get into Wesley Chapel, you're 10, 15 minutes away. So it's very conveniently located. Two Rivers is a master plan community. You can see here the overview. Obviously, this was done prior to them really putting any home sites in. But beautiful area with lots of water views. They're going to have trails, sidewalks. You can get out and walk the dog, ride the bikes. They got parks, fitness center, clubhouse, and a pool there. Here is some of the home renderings. So 2-story, 1-story home as an offering. And then, like I said, you got the pool with a clubhouse, which you can see there, the trails, sort of everything you need to do activity wise is right there in the community. Price wise, we're looking at, so there's the community itself right off of State Road 56. And we've got the mid to upper 300s all the way through basically the 400,000. So as an offering, a new home for that price, you have all the amenities right there in the community, and you're still right there in the Wesley Chapel area, southern Zephyr Hills. So you're close to Tampa, close to the beaches, really close to everything. Compared to some of the other homes that you're looking at resale, I think this is a great offering at that price range. And like I said, this is Lennar, so there may be other builders that you like better. They're in there too. So just let me know what you're looking for, and we can get you taken care of. All right, so there you have it. Several communities, went through 6 or 7 communities, plus some of the adult options, 55 plus. Located north of Tampa, this is, again, Lennar Builders. There's other builders in these communities, so if Lennar is not quite your thing, then there's plenty of other options out there. You just need to let me know what you're looking for. Let me know what you think, price range, location, amenities. We can find something for anybody, anywhere from the 250,000 range on up to $1 million. These builders are catering to everybody that's coming into Tampa. So thanks for watching the video. Take a look. Let me know if you're interested, want more information. More than happy to help out and get you settled in Tampa. All right. Thanks.